My dear students, welcome back. Hope you are all doing well. Today we will discuss the rest of the lesson from the Unit 1, and this is the lesson for the students of class 9 and 10. So hope you are ready. Dear students, now let's get started. This is Madhav Rai Chaudhary with you, Assistant Headmaster, Raujan Arju Motrian Institution, Raujan Chattogram, and today we will discuss from the English for today, Unit 1, and this is another new lesson. We have already discussed lesson 1, 2, 3, and today we will discuss another lesson. So, dear students, look at the pictures below and discuss the following questions in pairs. Who can you see in the pictures? And in first pictures we can see Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Begum Mujib, and then Prime Minister of India, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, and some other unknown people. In the second pictures, we can see Fidel Castro, the then Prime Minister of Cuba. So, how are they related to Bangabandhu? I think both Indira Gandhi and Fidel Castro were eminent leaders like Bangabandhu. What do you think are the relationship among them? They had been a very friendly diplomatic relationship among them. So, dear students, today we are going to talk a very important topic. Can you guess what it is? Yes, Bangabandhu's relationship with other countries, and this is from Unit 1, Lesson 4. So, before starting our main topic, we will know the learning outcomes of the lesson. After the end of this lesson, you will be able to read and understand text, narrate incidents and events in a logical sequence, participate in conversation and discussions and debate. And last one, you will be able to tell stories. These are the learning outcomes we are going to achieve today. So, dear learners, first we will know some vocabulary with sentence. First, look at the first word. Impression. So, look at the pictures. Impression means impact, influence, perceptions. What is the meaning of the sentence? Bangabandhu made a great impression on the mind of the world leaders. The next one, charismatic. Charismatic means, look at the pictures, all are charismatic leaders of the world, and meaning influence, inspiring, fascinating. And I have made a sentence for you. The charismatic leaders of Bangabandhu inspired India to come forward to extend its support during the Liberation War. The next one, clarification. So, if you don't know or if you don't fail to understand the clear meaning, you need to ask why, what, who, how, etc. So, the meaning of the word clarification is explanation, makes something easier to understand. There is a sentence for you. Bangabandhu had a strong personality to ask any clarification from any other leaders of the world. The next word, convinced. Look at the pictures. Convince means to make someone understand of your own idea. This is called convince. What is the meaning of the word? To make someone believe that something is true or true. There is a sentence. He played an active role to convince the world leaders about sufferings of the people of Bangladesh and their right to be free. The next one, malice. Look at the meaning of the word malice means skill of managing international relationships. The sentence is he bears no malice towards anybody. So last word of the today's topic is diplomacy. Look at the pictures. Diplomacy means to maintain communication with foreign country. So I have a written sentence for you. The Prime Minister has a long and distinguished career in diplomacy. So these are the most important words you need to know for the understand the today's topic. So dear learners, let's read the text attentively. I am going to read very quickly. You need to listen it very carefully because after listening this text, you need to do some exercise. Okay, are you ready to listen? Okay, have a look and I am going to read. I have not seen the Himalayas, but I have seen Sheikh Mujib in personality and in courage. This man is the Himalayas. I have thus had the experience witnessing the Himalayas, said Fidel Castro, the then Prime Minister of Cuba in 1973, when he first met Bangabandhu. Such was the impression Bangabandhu left on the minds of the world leaders. He owed the position in the heart of people across the world by his selflessness, courage, and greatness. Any country has to determine its mode of dealing with other countries of the world. The Constitution of Bangladesh of 1972 clearly reflected the philosophy friendship for all, malice to none. Bangabandhu led new government decided to maintain friendly coexistence with their countries based on this principle. So next paragraph. The charismatic leadership of Bangabandhu inspired India to come forward to extend its support during the Liberation War even in his absence. It played an active role to convince the world leaders about suffering of the people of Bangladesh and their rights to be free. Moreover, this country supported the freedom fighters with its army fighting the Pakistani occupation forces in a frontal war. Not only that, Bangabandhu has given a warm welcome at Palam Airport at Delhi by the Miss Indira Gandhi on the occasion of his way back home from Pakistan jail via London. However, Bangabandhu's foresightedness, courage, and mental strength were evident in this query to India Prime Minister when she would withdraw her army from Bangladesh. Mrs. Gandhi soon replied, "Anytime when you wish." Noticeably, the great leader Bangabandhu had a strong personality to ask for any clarification from any other leader of the world. So next one. Consequently, very soon, before Bangabandhu's next birthday, the withdrawal was completed. Bangabandhu had an open mind to maintain good relationship with all countries, irrespective of the of their capitalist, democratic, or socialist ideology. He left no stones unturned to make entry into different global organizations. During the period between 1972 and 1975, Bangabandhu signed more than 70 treaties, agreements, memoranda, and contracts with different countries of the world. Managing entry into OIC, that means Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and attending its conference at Lahore filled up a major gap in diplomacy of Bangladesh. It opened opportunities to explore all the possibilities of trade and other potentials with Islamic world. So, dear students, the next one, Bangabandhu charms common people all over the world. His speech is different summits reveal that Bangladesh did not only think about its own self, it was also concerned about injustice prevailing in the rest of the world. Bangabandhu sent a medical team to Egypt and Syria for the treatment of the war victims of Arab-Israel war. He always used to say, "Today the world is divided into two parts, the oppressors and the oppressed, and I am with the oppressed." This kind of strong voice and wisdom made his position firm as a global leader. He was such a leader for whom the British Prime Minister Edward Howe broke all the protocols to welcome him and Claridge's Hotel on 8th January 1972 while Bangabandhu was returning from Pakistan prison. His elegance was reflected in the voice of a renowned journalist. That courage and charms that flowed from his mind, from him, made him an unique supreme of this time. So, the next para, Bangabandhu's philosophy of secular democracy honored him with a firm position in the world. The period from 1972 to 1974 was actually a bright and busy era for Bangabandhu's government, when he visited many countries of Asia, Africa, Europe, and Latin America. He made those visits to gain support from those countries and to promote friendly relationships with them. Consequently, wherever he went, he cast a very positive influence on the leaders of those countries. Among the world leaders who admired him were India's Prime Minister Mrs. Indira Gandhi, Palestine's leader Yasser Arafat, and Cuba's President Fidel Castro. His leadership, wisdom, and personal relationship with other worlds made him a successful politician of international repute. So, there is the end of the text, and now you have to do some work. You have to make some answer of the questions based on this text. If you need to read the text again, you can do pause the video and read the text again. Then write the answer the questions individually. First one, what did Fidel Castro compare Bangabandhu with? Why? So, dear student, pause the video, try to write the answer. But I am going on for time consuming. There is answer. I have written answer for you, and this may be right with you, or maybe something differ from you. It's no matter whether it's differ or not. So, look at the answer. Fidel Castro compared Bangabandhu with Himalayas. He admired him very much for his courage and strong personality. Castro compared him with the Himalayas as it is the symbol of firmness and undaunted spirit similar to the person of Bangabandhu. The next one, why do you, what do you understand by friendship to all, malice to none? The statement friendship to all, malice to none is the essential philosophy adopted by Bangabandhu regarding the relationship Bangladesh would pursue with other countries after the liberation war. The next question, how did India help us during liberation war? India helped us in many ways during our war liberation war. It made the world leaders aware of the sufferings of the Bengalis during the liberation war and urged them to support their cause. It also extended its help by sending troops to join the Mukti Bahini in their fights against the Pakistanis. The next one, why did Bangabandhu try to join different allies? Bangabandhu tried to join different alliances because he knew that as a newly born country, Bangladesh would require economic and diplomatic support from them. He successfully signed more than 70 treaties, agreements, memoranda, and contracts with different countries of the world. Moreover, he tried to join different alliances to explore all the possibilities of trade and other potentials with different countries. So, dear students, the next question is, what is the purpose of Bangabandhu's visit to different countries? Bangabandhu visited many countries of the Asia, Africa, Europe, and Latin America during the period of 1972 to 1974. His purpose was to strengthen relationship with other countries based on mutual support and to promote friendship. So, dear learners, here are some words from the reading text from the opposite words and write on the blank space. You can take help of the dictionary, then make meaningful sentences with each of these words. So, I have written the sentences. Have a look, students. Charismatic, first one, evident, harmony, wisdom, and capital. So there is the given words in this column and in middle, and in the last one you have to write. Suppose charismatic. Charismatic, what is the opposite meaning of the word? Ordinary. The sentence is, I think Bangabandhu was a charismatic leader. The second one is evident. Imperceptible. Imperceptible. The sentence is, his ordinary ability is evident in his writing. The next one, harmony, conflict. People of different religions live in a harmony in Bangladesh. Then wisdom, the opposite word of the wisdom is ignorance. The sentence is, the wisdom of Bangabandhu is known to all. The last one is capitalist, communist. Nowadays, we are living in a capitalist society. So, moving to the next, look at the third para of the passage. Dear students, listen very carefully. Just look at the third para, only third para, and identify the connecting or linking words. Do you understand me, dear students? Only look at the third para and identify the connecting or linking words. Observe how they are connected one sentence to another. Write the purposes of the use of their uses in the next chart. The first one is done for you. So I have written all the connectors and make the places of use. So look at here, have a look, dear students. For instance, first one is I gave to give example of what was said before. Next one, moreover, these are the another connecting words. To add something to what had been said before. Not only that, to say that there is more. However, to show contrast or concession with the previous statement. noticeably to indicate something in a way that is easily seen or noticed. Consequently, to indicate the result. So the next work is group work. A successful man or woman has to maintain good relationship with others. For example, family members, friends, neighbors, etc. in group discuss on the way improving the relationships with your neighbors. So this will be your homework. As homework, write down it. Now come to evaluation. Choose the best answer from the alternatives. First one, who compared Bangabandhu with the Himalaya? Indira Gandhi, Fidel Castro, Mr. Bhutto, Bangabandhu himself, Fidel Castro. Next one, the Constitution of Bangladesh was written in which one? Look at the answer in 1972. The next one, Bangladesh determined its mode of dealing with uh, other countries according to which philosophy? Okay, friendship for all, malice to none. Don't care anybody. We are the best. We know everything. Friendship for all, malice to none. Which quality of Bangabandhu inspires India to extend its supports during the liberation war? Courage, principle, charismatic leadership, philosophy. Which one? Charismatic leadership. So, dear students, when did Mrs. Gandhi withdraw the Indian army? Which one? In 1975, before Bangabandhu's next birthday. 2 years later, never. Before Bangabandhu's next birthday. Where did Bangabandhu attend the conference of OIC for the first time? Lahore, Delhi, Dhaka, Doha. Which one? Lahore. How many treaties did Bangabandhu sign between 1972 to 1975? 50, 60, 70, 80. Which one? 70. So, dear learners, there is we are at the end of the lesson. Now, I would like to give you homework. Write down the question for your homework. Write a paragraph on how to maintain good relationships with our neighbors using linking words as needed. So, dear students, there is the that's all for today. Hope to see you soon for my next class. Thank you very much.